Good morning, one and all. Rob here this morning, and we have the picks this week. Week 2 for the NFL. Not very good week 1. So far, started off pretty good. Only been one game, but the Browns did beat the Bengals the way I said. I said 26-21, and the official score was, 35-30. So that was the official score. What's up, Huss? What's up, Rob? Oh, what's up, Keith? What's up, Huss? I'm Rob, yeah. Let's go for the 1 o'clock games. Bears, Giants. Bears at home. What's up, Philip? Bears have the better team here. I don't know when they're going to smarten up and bench Trubisky. It doesn't really matter today. You have some of her picks. All right, you can throw her pick out after mine if you want to. I'm just quiet. She's still asleep. So I'm taking the Bears 26-18 over the Giants. Bears over the Giants 26-18. All right, next we got the Rams. We got the Eagles. She's not really into it. She likes the Eagles pretty good, and she'll have reason to watch them this week because they're going to win. They're at home. She took the Bears 24-17, so that's pretty close. Eagles, they're not in a must-win situation, but the Washington football team has a chance to win today and go 2-0. And the last thing the Eagles want to do is go 0-2 and fall back this early in the season. They're not going to. The Rams are a decent team. They're on the road. Philadelphia, I don't care if they have no fans or if they have 65,000. The Eagles win this game 33-18. 33-18, Eagles win. Falcons at the Cowboys. Falcons at the Cowboys. Pains me to say this, but the Falcons, man, they can throw the ball for 1,000 yards and lose. I don't know how they do it, but Matt Ryan can throw for 500 yards and they find a way to lose, and they lose big. What's up, Dale? Good morning. Cowboys win this game 27-14 over the hapless Falcons. Panthers and Buccaneers. 29-24. Okay. Panthers and Buccaneers. Look, everybody's been on Tom Brady's case this week. He's washed up. Look, he's lost 3 times in week 1 ever. In week 2, behind those losses, he never lost. He's not going to lose today. He's going to win 30-17. Buccaneers pounce the Panthers. The 49ers and the Jets. It's just anybody that lives in New York and has any feeling at all for the Jets, you don't want to watch this. This is going to be devastating. I'm telling you. They're going to have to. They're going to turn the dogs loose. She picks the Panthers to win. Really, I don't like the Panthers in this game at all. Yeah, but Saints and the Panthers are so much different. The Panthers have one of the worst. They got one of the 5 worst defenses in the NFL. They're terrible. 49ers, I'm telling you, you watch Sam Darnold when he comes out on the field and then watch him when he leaves the field. His jersey's going to be greener and his pants are going to be greener because he's going to be all over the dirt today. 40-17. The 49ers are going to eat them up one side and down the other. Kyle Shanahan has something to prove here, and he's got to do it. They're going to beat the Jets handily. Probably my pick of the week right there. There's no way they lose this game. The 49ers, 40-17. Broncos at the Steelers. The Steelers kind of surprised me that they played as well as they did Monday night. They are a good team, decent team, Broncos um, really never going to attract. Um, I still think there's going to be some learning curves with Ben and his receivers. It just got to be. Ben, a veteran, I hadn't got there yet. Ben and his receivers, once he gets a flow, he's going to be a lot better. They beat the Broncos today, and I think they're going to beat them pretty easy because I think the Broncos are not as good as I thought they were. 27-13, Steelers win this ball game. Titans and Jaguars. Jaguars coming to Tennessee. I think it's going to be a good game. Minshew doesn't realize he's not a very good quarterback. He's a decent quarterback, but he's not really a top-level quarterback. But he doesn't give up. He's one of these kids. He never gives up. Was it Gardner Minshew? He doesn't give up. He is a tough player. He'll play till the last play of the game. Titans are going to win this ball game, but I think they're going to know they've been in a fight. 31-25. I like the Titans over the Jags. Lions at the Packers. Now, I have heard so many people picking Lions this week, and I don't know why. The Lions played as good a game as they could have played last week. They played as good as they could have played last week, and they lost to the Bears. They're going to Green Bay, folks. Why do you think all of a sudden a big package is going to open for Detroit and they're going to become good? It's not going to happen. They should have beat the Bears. They outplayed the Bears. And this one right here, it's going to be pitch the ball around the field. Packers 45, Lions 24 in a laugher. We got the Bills going to the Dolphins. This week. And I'm going to tell you right now, this one right here scares me, okay? Dolphins last week laid an egg in New England. A lot of people are saying New England's going to be a good team. 10, 11-win team. I still don't think so. They may be. Is the Dolphins a good team that just lost to a good team last week? I don't know about that. The Bills, on the other hand, we've said for a long time the Bills' defense is one of the top few in the NFL. Dolphins, too. I'm taking the Bills here. I may regret this one. This is one I don't put any money on it. 23-21, Bills, maybe an upset, but I think the Bills, how do I rate? Josh Allen is just so up and down. I don't like the way he plays a lot. He's a whole lot like the next one I'm going to be talking about, the one for the Vikings. He can come out and blaze up with 4 touchdowns, or he can blaze up with 4 interceptions. But they got to count on the run game today and their defense. And I think if they do that, they beat the Dolphins. Get some timely passes by Allen, but don't count on 400 yards or 300 yards from him. I don't think you get it. 23-21 Bills over the Dolphins. Next ones, we got the Vikings going to the Colts. You guys know how I feel about the Colts. I'm not going with them either. Philip Rivers is going to find a way to lose. And if he doesn't find a way to lose, sometimes he's going to go with them. And a lot of people like the Colts to go a long ways, even to playoffs. You win games to make it to the playoffs. 35-28. Vikings win this ball game. Washington football team at the Cardinals. I originally took them to beat the Eagles a couple weeks ago, when I heard that Carson Wentz was hurt. And, and then I gave it some thought, and I was like, well, the Eagles are the better team. Well, I'll tell you what, to be the better team, though, you've got to keep your quarterback upright. This is going to be the day. I still call him Redskin. This is a day where if the kid for the Cardinals runs around and runs around enough, he may hit and may get hit hard. The Red, don't do that to me, Hus. The Washington football team has, I think, the best defensive line. They put 8 sacks on last week. They're gonna be all over the lot this week. They're not gonna give these good receivers from Arizona time to go out and run patterns. They're just not going to give him. He's either going to be running for 150 yards and the Cardinals win, or he's going to get sacked 6, 7, 8 times and they're going to get beat. I think he gets sacked 6 or 7 times. I'm taking Washington here, 24-20, upset of the week. Ravens at the Texans. Ravens at the Texans. The Ravens are, like I say, if Lamar Jackson throws the football 25, 30 times with this defense and they run the football, not him running, but if they run the football, this is a team that can win 14 games this year. They're, I think, the best team out there, including the Chiefs. I think the Ravens are better. Yeah, they've dominated the Texans, and they're a better team, and they're going to win today. They're going to find a way to win in Houston, not 31-21. The kid for Houston is so overrated. He really is. Watson is so overrated. Earn your stripes today. Beat Baltimore, and then you can earn a stripe or two. But to me, you're not that good. Chiefs at the Chargers. Chargers without Phillip Rivers. Chiefs with Pat Mahomes. Big difference. Chargers are a decent team. Don't get me wrong. Tyrod Taylor, average at best quarterback, but he doesn't make mistakes that some Phillip used to make. They just cannot get in a horse race with this team. No way. 38-21. Chiefs win this ball game. Sunday night game. This should be a good one, but we'll see what happens. She takes the Chiefs. Patriots Seahawks. The sexy pick here is to take the Patriots. Well, you got Belichick that's going to go out here and win another championship with a different quarterback. The Seahawks are still the Seahawks. The Seahawks are playing at home. They have Russell Wilson, who's a lot better than Cam Newton. I'm sorry. He just is. The Patriots, they're averaging, giving up 13 points the last 12 games. That defense is going to tell its toll or have its toll put on them very, very soon. I think today the Patriots lose. I think they lose big, man. I really do. I think Seahawks are going to keep pouring it at them. Most indications say this is going to be a quick game. There's going to be a lot of running. They'll run the ball. They run the ball. I think they're going to throw the ball against the New England defense. And let's see if he gets a 275. If he pitches for 275, they win the ball game easily. 30-14. I think this is a blowout. Monday night, we're going to Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. Ooh, but Vegas does not want to see what's coming to town. The Saints are coming to town. And this is just not going to be nice. This is not going to be nice. Derek Carr, how much further can you go with Derek Carr before you have to realize cut bait and go with something else? I don't know. This is going to be the beating of the week right here. Okay. I've already said that 49ers are going to win by 23. This one exceeds it. This one exceeds her. I'll email you her. She picked Seahawks 24-22. All right. Saints 45. Raiders 17 and an ass kicking. This is not even a blowout. This is an ass kicking right here. If you're going to bet money this week, guys, I don't know what the Saints Raiders line is. Okay, I don't know what the Saints Raiders line is. If it's 10 or less, take the Saints. Stadium's going to be very, very nice. The 49ers Jets, if it's 14 or less, as far as points, taking Niners in that ball game. Chiefs and Chargers, if it's 14 or less, take the Chiefs there. Eagles Rams, I took up the Eagles in a blowout here. I think the Eagles, they are forced to have to play. The Rams are going to Philly, and people just don't realize. Dale knows what it's all about. He lived in Philly. Man. It's just that different feel. That's funny. You're the only one that does. Yeah. When you're there, you get that feeling. It's crazy. I know it's crazy, but if you live there a while, and it doesn't even matter about a crowd. It's just like you get that aura about you that sometimes they just cannot be beat. Today's that feeling I get. I just get that feeling. There's no way in hell that the Rams beat them today. I just don't think so. So is that what you get that feeling when you go play in New York? Oh yeah, it's awesome for week one. I went 5-11. I went terrible, man. You guys now, don't throw anybody else's picks up. Throw your own picks, okay? Only put the team you think's going to win in the final score. Here we go. Giants and Bears. Giants and Bears. Put the team's name up you think's going to win and a score. Okay? I'll write them down. Giants, Bears. Dale, Bears 20-10. Huss, he likes the Giants 23-14. Keith, Bears 24-16. All right, cool. Rams, Eagles. Rams, Eagles. Uh, 70-0 Eagles. Oh my gosh. Dale, wow. 17-14 Rams. Wow. I'm just the opposite today. I really am. Keith, 31-24 Rams. I'm just not that. Falcons, Cowboys. Falcons, Cowboys. Yeah, I'm just not that, I don't know. I just wasn't that impressed by the Rams. Okay, Cowboys. 32-23. 10-3. Keith, 32-23. Wow. Y'all both said the same thing. 32-23. Panthers and Bucks. Anybody going to go my way with that one? Panthers, Bucks. Anybody feel like Tom's going to actually win a game? Yeah, Huss likes it. 19-14. Dale, Bucks. 20-10. Wow, low scoring games there. Sean, okay. What's up, Sean? Bucks 27-14. All right. And what's Keith got going on? Keith likes the Panthers here. Wow, okay. 27-14. All right. We've got 49ers and Jets. My blowout of the week here. 49ers and the Jets. Anybody got balls enough to take a Jets this week? And that would take balls. It really would take balls to take the Jets this week. It really would. 49ers, Dale says 49ers 30-10. Huss says 49ers 23-16. Sean says 49ers. Sean, join the channel too. Definitely join the channel. We're going to have, and Niners, everybody picked the 49ers 34-10 with Sean. 27-24 was Keith. Okay. 27-21. All right. Who's the next one? Broncos. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Where's all the Jets fans? Yeah. Well, the Jets fans fell through the toilet once that fell right there. Broncos and Steelers. Broncos, Steelers. Plus, man, the 49ers are, defending. They went to the Super Bowl. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl. They're not bad. All right. Steelers 19-14 for Huss. Steelers 19-14. Dale says Steelers 20-14. Sean says Steelers 24-21. And Keith's going to say the Steelers. No, he's not. He's going to say the Broncos. I want the Broncos week 1. I just don't feel them this week. Jags and Titans. Jags and Titans. Yeah. We're going to talk some more about the final round of golf. I don't think he holds his lead. The guy's got 5 under. I don't think he wins. I really don't. Jaguars and Titans. What do you guys think about those two? Broncos could play. It wouldn't be a huge upset. And Sean says, I'll start us off. 30-27. Dale says he likes Tennessee. 20-14. Huss likes Tennessee. 24-10. And 24-10. 29-26. Whoa, that's going to be a close ball game for you. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it's going to be a closer game. I feel kind of like Sean and Keith do. I think it's going to be a closer game than most people think. I really do. Lions and Packers. Anybody got that blowout feeling? Or does somebody really like the Lions here in this ball game? I'm sorry. I just couldn't go with them. I just could not go with them this week. Lions and Packers. Rob, when you're done here, have me tell you what Peters did yesterday. Oh, okay. Sean likes a pack. 42-24. Yeah, I feel the same way, Sean. Huss, pack. 33-19. All right, Dale. Pack for Keith. Everybody's 10 points at least. Ooh, look at Dale. Look at Dale. 44-3. Oh, boy. That's not a beating. That's an ass whipping. All right, we got the Bills and Dolphins. Bills and Dolphins. This could be all over the map here. Because I don't even know who the favorite is here. Huss likes the Dolphins. All right. 22-19. Dale likes the Bills. 10-6. Sean likes the Bills. 27-19. 17. And Keith likes the Dolphins. I won't be surprised if the Dolphins win this game, but I did pick the Bills. Vikings and Colts. I want to see who's going to go with Phillip. Vikings at the Colts. Who is going to stand by Phillip? Sean doesn't know how I feel about Phillip Rivers yet. He'll find out though. Vikes 27. 27-10 for Dale. Huss says Vikes 29-23. Keith's going with the Colts. 23-21. I had to sneeze. Sorry about that, guys. Sean's going with the Vikes. Yeah. 30-27. What did I go with? I went the Vikes 35-28. Hey, I tell you what, the Colts could win. Colts could win. We'll just see if, not everybody feels the same way I do about Phillip Rivers. I just think Phillip Rivers is just a flop. Now, is anybody going to take the Washington football team against the Cardinals? Or am I the only one on this one? Washington versus Cardinals. Or am I the only one out to dry here? All right. He may win today. If he wins today, hey, he earns a lot of respect, especially beating a team like Dale likes Washington here. 13-6. A lot of low-scoring games with him. Sean likes the Cards. 34-17. Wow. Huss likes Washington. 14-9. And wow, Keith does too. 34-21. Wow. We got some Washington going on in here. Wow. Ravens and Texans. Will there be an upset? Anybody from Houston? Anybody from Texas? Those folks in Texas have that feeling, they get that feeling sometimes that Houston's going to win. Huss says it's not going to happen. Ravens, 34-28. And Sean says the Ravens, 34-24. Ravens, 31-20. Where's Dale at? 7-6. Oh my gosh. Dale was playing back in 1954 now. 7-6. Boy, oh boy. That would be something. If somebody yeah, he thinks they actually can still hit each other, right? The most boring Sunday ever. Oh my. Football was good back then. That's actually when people hit each other. Chiefs and Chargers. Does anybody see the defending champions getting beat by San Diego? I would think it would be a big, major upset. I think it would. Chiefs 50-0. 46-6. I don't think nobody likes them too good. Huss says Chiefs 37-18, and nobody's got them really close. I think it's going to be the blowout of the week. I really do. 34-17 by Keith. Sunday night. Who likes the Patriots against the Seahawks. Is anybody going with Patriots? Hold on, I gotta catch up with you guys now. Does anybody get the feeling that Cam Newton can beat this team? I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it. Keith says, Huss says Seattle. I feel the same way. 20-14. Dale says Seattle. 20-17. Keith says Seattle. 21-20. That's good ball games we got here. And Sean says Seattle. 30-24. Finally, we got Monday night. Monday night, Saints and Raiders. We're going to LA for the first time ever, guys. Will the Raiders be 1-0 at home? Will the Raiders pull the upset of the week and win at home? Huss says Saints. 34-19. Well, Dale likes the Raiders. Dale says, I'm taking the Raiders 10-7. Oh, Keith's taking the Raiders. Wow. Yeah, I just didn't see the Raiders playing that well. I'm with Sean there. I really think Saints 30-17. 30-17 there. So we got everybody's picks right here. We'll check back on Tuesday. See how well we do. We'll put that on the printer here. They'll be scared to perform in the new stadium. I think so. I just don't. Primetime games, it's a lot to it. Plus they're only playing the best NFC team out there, I think. I thought the 49ers would be the best NFC team, but they're not. It's the Saints. Oh, wow. Sean, we got to hope that you are watching our U.S. Open coverage. Yeah, they pushed up in leader times by hour. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they want to finish in daylight. It makes all the sense, and they're expecting. Yeah. Oh, good, great. They're expecting a playoff. I don't think so, but okay. Keith says he thinks a couple of floaters. We'll see. We all have, as prognosticators, we have that feeling sometimes, and get that feeling that something's going to happen, and a lot of times it will. Now, anybody out there, is anybody going against Matthew Wolf today? Anybody going against Matthew Wolf? Matthew Wolf is 5 under. I'm going against him. Would you fist pump twice if you missed two par? Would you fist pump twice if you missed 2 par putts? I didn't follow the golf yesterday. I'm with you, Huss. I ended up leaving. Me and the wife ended up. We rode out of town yesterday, and we went to Steak and Shake. And very good. I don't think Wolf will hang on. I don't think so either, Sean. I'm with you. He's a kid. Explain what happened in the golf over the past 2 days. Well, the last 2 days, we have had different leader overnight, every night. And DeChambeau, I think, has a better than 50% chance. I think so too, Keith. I think he's got a great chance. The idiot fist pumped the caddy twice after he missed 2 par putts. Oh, I didn't see that. Me and Dale, the big news Friday was me and Dale thought that the kid from Germany, Thomas Peters, was high. If you get a chance to watch it, he's walking down the fairway And I'm serious. He looks like he's falling on his feet, going to fall down on the ground. Now, what can kind of concur with me and Dale thinking is his you couldn't see his eyes. His eyes was like this, and he just looked like he could care less. He looked either high, drunk, or sick. We don't know which one. And maybe all three, like Dale said. But let me tell you what happened. At the turn on Friday afternoon, at the turn, he was 6 under par. Okay. I don't know what it was, but he was 6 under par, ready to take a field by storm. And by the end of the day, Friday, he had lost those 6 shots and he was even par. Me and Dale called it from hole number like 7. Watch this guy, watch this guy, watch this guy. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know if he got a hold of something and smoked it between the holes, got a hold of something and drank it between the holes, ate something that didn't agree with him. I don't know what happened. Me and Dale called it right from the start. We said, look at that guy. And I mean, he was walking up to the green and just setting the coin down and he acted like he didn't care. And me and Dale called it right from the start. If you watch our broadcast from Friday, we were like, look at this guy, look at this guy. And this was ongoing. So he was 6 under, and then by the time the day was over with, he was even par. And I'm like, oh my gosh. The one you had to expect was Reed, Patrick Reed. He was what, 4 under, and now he's 3 over. You cannot keep hitting it in this tall stuff. You can't do it. You cannot keep hitting it there. If you do, it's going to take its toll on you. You're either going to be in the sand or you're going to be in the tall grass, and you're going to just be hitting it from one side to the other like ping pong. And you just can't do that. If you do it long enough, you're going to do exactly what Patrick Reed did, fall off the leaderboard. Now, the leaderboard looks like this morning. 1:30 tee-off times for Wolf and DeChambeau. 119 for Oosthuizen and Matsuyama. 108 for Harris English and Xander Schauffele. And that's all the way down to even par. Now, personally, I think you can be over par right now. I think you can be more than 5 shots out and can win this tournament. Number one, McIlroy is 1 over par. Dale will tell you yesterday. Dale told me right off the start yesterday, I don't like his pin placements. Remember that, Dale? Dale told me, he said, I don't like his pin placements today. Before I said a word, he said that. And then I told him, I said, look, they put these pins in the middle of they put them in the middle of the green yesterday. They had them just stuck in the middle of the greens everywhere. And I said, you watch and see. Everybody's not going to eat this course up, but somebody's going to shoot a 65 or a 66. Dale will tell you the top tier when left all collapsed except for Wolf and DeChambeau. But Dale said it. He said, I don't like where these pin placements are. I said, you know what? They did it for one reason and one reason only. 1 or 2 people are going to go out here and shoot a 65 or 66. Wolf did it. Now, today doesn't happen that way. Wolf shot 65. It doesn't happen today. They have got these pins located today in such places. Probably the best round of the day will be a 67 or 68 in the whole field. They're just not going to be, you're not going to be able to get to these pins. You've got to take your par and walk. Now, the guys that can't take par and walk, these guys over par, 5 shots or more out of the lead, they got to go for flags. And that's going to make it tougher. But really, Wolf, 21 years old, 22 years old, something like that. I saw where Bryson had to get a course official to advise him on a green because his ball moved after he had marked and replaced. Today they're going to have every knoll possible. They're going to have them things on the top of every little knoll. They're going to be some 4 putts. They're pars the first 5 holes. Wolf said, Dale says if Wolf pars the first 5 holes, he wins the tournament. I don't agree with that. I really don't. I think the pressure comes after the front 9. Not to say that he's not going to lose some shots on the front. I think he's going to lose some shots on the front. But I just, Keith says he likes DeChambeau's chances. And who do you like there? Who do you like, Sean? And Dale, who do you like? Who do you think's going to win, Dale? Keith says he likes Bryson better than 50-50 chance. Sean, you still with us? Who are you liking today? Who do you think wins? Do you think Wolf takes it to the house and wins it? Does DeChambeau come back? 2 shots back's nothing. I think one of the 3 coming in even will win. So you think either English, Matsuyama, or Schauffele, one of them at even par? All right, Huss. Tell us beforehand who you think, if you think somebody's going to win, okay? McIlroy's a sleeper. Yeah, McIlroy's 6 back. We can see what he can do. So pick one, Sean. I like Xander out of those 3 the most. Okay, you like Xander, Schauffele. Keith, are you running with DeChambeau? And how about you, Dale? What are Louis Oosthuizen? 5%, better than 5%. Better than 5%. Oh man, Oosthuizen can hit the ball straight, and he can hit his iron straight. I give him a better than 30% chance of winning. Louis Oosthuizen, I really do. I give him a great chance to win this tournament. A great chance. You'll take Bryson DeChambeau. Dale, who do you take? Who do you take out of all of them? You get one golfer. Oosthuizen just can't putt, though, man. Wolf by a par. Wolf by. And Wolf was not a bad pick, obviously, man. I mean, obviously, he's the favorite in Vegas to win today, even par. Wow, you think he goes all the way back to even par? I'll say this. If Wolf falls back 5 shots, he will not win. I don't think he's got to hold it. If Louis was even with Bryson, I'd like his chances much better. Yeah, you know what? I'm going further back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going with Harris English here. Harris English has hit the ball better than anybody this week. His tee to greens is the best. Is number 1, and I think Wolf is going to have that 2 or 3 holes where he's just going to get a double, whatever. He's going to fall back to the crowd. DeChambeau, I just don't. Dale knows how I feel about DeChambeau. I think his game is great, except for his putting. I just can't. How in the hell can you be holding a putter like this and putt it straight? I realize he's a good putter. He is a very good putter. But something tells me Harris English wins this thing. I like Harris English here. Oosthuizen, though, like you say, Oosthuizen, of the 3 under par, of the 3 the guys under par right now, I like Oosthuizen the best because he hits it straighter, and his putting sucks. He's probably the worst putter of the 3. That's what's going to hurt him today. You got to be able to putt the ball today because they're going to put I'm telling you, if they're able to put them on top of mountains, they're going to put it on top of mountains today. You watch. There's going to be a lot of bitching at the end of the day, but man, can you believe they put that pin there? I'm telling you. They're going to put the pins in places you never think of, and I just think. Did anybody hear about the Danny Lee 6 putt yesterday? Danny Lee, what will be the winning score? Wow, 200. 3-foot putt yesterday. He was 3 foot away. All right. 3 feet away and 6 putts it. Danny Lee did that yesterday. 6 putted. I mean, come on. You can go tap, tap, tap and make it in 3. This is a pro, and he's 6-putted from 3 feet away. They didn't get it on camera. I don't know why they didn't. I thought they were supposed to get every shot on camera. He withdrew after that. He withdrew from the tournament after that because they asked him some questions, and he was just, he was pissed. He was pissed. He withdrew from the tournament, so they got one less player today. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if DeChambeau does win. He's got the putting skills to do it. He's got the long game on the drivable par fours. He can get it there. And his temper is what bothers me. If you start seeing him, his flaring nostrils and getting pissed off, he's a lot like John Rahm, and they both show it. If he can just hold his cool, he has a great chance to win this thing. Oosthuizen, you can't tell if Oosthuizen is, if it's his birthday or if he's fixing to have surgery. He's just there all the time, just happy-go-lucky and doesn't care. That's what I think you need today. I think you got to be a level head. I give Oosthuizen a great chance. Harris English, the most boring guy out there. You just look at him. He just looks like he's just ready to walk into a building and start with a typewriter. Matsuyama, he makes too many mistakes. I don't like him either. Schauffele can win. Schauffele can win this thing. We'll see. McIlroy, he has proven himself. If anybody can throw a 66 on the board and be waiting at the end, that's him. Winds are supposed to pick up? Oh, the winds are supposed. If a wind picks up a lot today, I'm telling you, I think the best round of the day will be a 67. That'll be it. I don't think there's no 65 out there to be had. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If somebody comes in town, shoots the lights out early, it could put pressure on them. It could put pressure on them. Seems like in recent years that the USGA has taken some criticism on how they run things. You have any issue with the USGA? USGA, I think, has done better ever since the debacle out in Seattle. What was that one? What's that one about 2 or 3 years ago? That was a debacle. They were playing on a landfill, and that was unacceptable. They can't be playing like that. These courses they're playing on now are playable. They're playable. The main thing is they've made the greens receptable. They've been been able to receive a ball easy. Was that where Jason Day had vertigo? I think so. What was the name of that course? The last 5 U.S. Open golf tournaments. Where was that at? Johnson blew it. Johnson's the one that blew it. He had it. He blew it. Johnson's the one. He ground his club, and he didn't know it was in a sand trap. Yeah, it could. When you can't even tell it's a sand trap, something's wrong. Yeah. I think it was a 2015 Open. What do they do to the course when the Open is done? What they'll do the next 2 or 3 days after today, they will leave the pins as they are. Okay, they won't even cut the rough, and they'll let their members play it for a week the way it is. So they let them actually play U.S. Open conditions. That's what happens. 2015 U.S. Golf Open. Chambers Bay. That's where it was. Chambers Bay in Washington. It was in Washington, Chambers Bay, and that was the biggest bunch of. I mean, that's open to the public, and I can see why. I'm telling you, man, anybody would pay $20 to play at that dump. I mean, I'm serious. That's 19 too much. It's a dump. It really is. I mean, when you can play at places like Marion, you can play at Pinehurst. Oh my God, you got so many of them. You know, um, the one up in upstate New York, what do they call that one? Black. What is it? Damn, I can't think of it. Yeah, he got a two-stroke penalty for grounding his club and ended up losing the tournament. Yeah. Upstate New York golf course, Black. What is it called? Bethpage Black. Bethpage Black. I'm telling you, they've got some nice courses up in New York, and then you got them everywhere. And there was no sense in them going out to Washington playing out there in Chambers Bay. They should have not. Now it's 1:30. Really? Hey, that's good. That's a good thing. They may think it's going to rain today. If they think it's going to rain, they'll do it. Or obviously they think maybe somebody in the pack is going to come up and try to win. You guys, what do you think is the final score? What do you think is the winning score today? The winning score. And if two guys tie, that's a winning score, even if they go play in the playoff. What do you think will be after 72 holes, the score that has, the best players? Well, they're tied. Dale says, was it -1 or +1? Sean says -3. They're going to play well. They're going to have to play well to keep -3. I really do. Okay, there was a course in Milwaukee, I think, where a player got a penalty for grounding in a bunker. I think that was a playoff that involved Keimer. The course was said to have 1,000 bunkers or something. That Chambers Bay had like 1,000. How many bunkers does Chambers Bay have? That's the one that had the bunkers, man. That's the one that had all the bunkers. I'm pretty sure. Which golf course in America has the most bunkers? Whistling Straits. Whistling Straits. 967. God. How do you keep that much sand in those damn things? Yeah, remind me to never play there too. You're right. I hate playing out of sand. I'd rather play in damn rough any day of the week. Rough's okay. I hate playing in the damn sand. Yeah. I hit the ball straight enough most time. I try to avoid the damn shit. Even if I have to hit the ball short of the green and then hit it over, I'll do that a lot of times. Let's play bunker golf. No, let's not do that. But that's where it is, Whistling Straits. So what are you thinking? All right, I'm going to write that down too. So Sean says -3. Dale says -1. I'm going to say -2 wins it, but it could go lower. And what does Keith say is going to be the winning score? And give me who you think's going to win, guys. Keith says -4. Okay, so all of us say they keep it below par. Who wins? You only get one name. I'm gonna put English. I'm gonna put Harris English for me. H. English. And Dale says Wolf's going to win. He says Wolf wins. He has a rough day, but he wins. All right. Keith says -4. Does Wolf hold up? Or does he bring? Does he have Oosthuizen or Oh, he has Xander. Okay. Shoffley. Okay. He's got to hit the ball straighter today. Keith, I actually asked about the kid too. What's his name? DeChambeau too. You think DeChambeau explodes? You think so? He might. Keith, I think kind of likes him though. And he can definitely shoot a 69. It's out there. And maybe Wolf folds. Who knows? So we'll see who Keith likes, and I'm gonna head out. Louis stands a good chance. Yeah, Oosthuizen can do it. Oosthuizen's got to putt though, man. He has got to putt. Whoever wins is going to have to putt the ball. You're really going to have to. You cannot afford 3 and 4 putts. They are killing. Bryson wins by 3 strokes and he finishes at 4 over. Wow. Okay. DeChambeau. See, I feel just the opposite way. I think there's going to be some people on each other's heels at the end. I'm not sure it's going to be a playoff, but I feel like there's a damn good chance there's going to be a playoff. And if there is going to be a playoff, I think it'll be English and DeChambeau at 2 under. And, you couldn't get 2 more different guys. Harris English, Bryson DeChambeau. They're so much different. But I think Harris English will hold up under the pressure. I really do. He's played 54 holes and stayed up in the top 5 the whole time. He wasn't a sexy pick. Neither was my other guy, Todd. Are you coming back on later? I will be back on later. Wolf and your pick English tie for 2nd. Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll see what happens, man. It really could be good. If it goes to a playoff, I may even be here live with a playoff. Okay. We'll cover it on television and cover it here on YouTube. So yeah, I'll definitely be back before the football games start up tonight. Dallas Stars 1, Lightning nothing right now. I still think the Lightning win the cup, but I tell you what, tell Dallas that. Dallas is the hottest team out there playing. And look here, 3 in a row, boys. 3 in a row. Philadelphia Phillies are winning. So we'll see what they can keep doing, if they can keep it going. Score of the hockey game last night was 1-0, I think. I think it was 1-0. They what's up, Tam? You come in here every time we're fixing to go. Either you or Sean, one of you guys, man, I'm just fixing to leave. Yeah, it's a 1-hour broadcast this morning. 11:30 here on the East Coast. The temperature is really, really falling. Current temperature. Yeah. Fall of the year's here, 61. It's 61 here, almost lunchtime. Tam didn't get my notification. 49 and where Dale's at. It's warmer where Keith's at. I'm going to say it's probably 71 or 72. I need a survivor pick. I used Baltimore already. Amy, how you doing? Okay, let's see. Hold on, Amy. You've used Baltimore already. Take your 49ers today, Amy. Take your 49ers today. They're a good survivor pick. If you don't want to use the 49ers, use your Chiefs or the Saints. Doesn't matter. Any of those 3. You guys throw it up there. Who you think she could? 72 degrees there, Keith. Who do you think, Amy? She's already used Baltimore as a pick that's going to win. We want to keep her on the winning track. I'm going to say 49ers, Amy. Let's see what these other guys, they'll help you out too. Keith, if you only got one game, if you only got one team you can take, you're more than welcome. Dale says either the 49ers or the Chiefs. Keith said, Sean says Chiefs 100%. You can go either way. Keith, who you like better there, 49ers or Chiefs? Or I like the Saints too, but Keith's not with the Saints, so don't go Saints maybe. Keith went against the Saints pick this week. Yeah. I like your 49ers a lot. I really do. Good morning. So, Amy, if you go with a survivor pick, go with the 49ers. We'll be back here again next Sunday, and we'll preview everything. Oh, trying to get up in her chair. She's not feeling the greatest, guys. Hello, Darla, says Tam and Dale. You can only pick a team once. Yeah, you can only. It's like a knockout pool. It's only like a knockout pool. And let's see, what we got going on up here. Has the MLS league become more popular than it was 10 years ago in the United States? And I heard it's more popular than ice hockey, even baseball. What do you think? It's not as popular as baseball and hockey, maybe as much as hockey. Hockey has its own little niche. MLS has got its own niche too, though. I'll say that much. Is it more popular than it was 10 years ago? Yes. All right. Thank you for subbing, Amy. Thanks so much. Keith said he'd take Dallas or Green Bay. So, Amy, if you lose with the 49ers, do not unsubscribe. Don't give up on us, okay? Yeah, it's not quite as popular as NHL, but soccer is much more popular than it was 10 years ago. No doubt about that. Soccer is picking up popularity in the U.S. Hi, Darla. Can you pull Rob off the stage? Wow. Look at the sun, guys. Wow. Sun is shining. I don't even need this light. So I'm going to watch Liverpool versus Chelsea here earlier next time. Okay. Dale says he hopes you feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's just not feeling the greatest. But yeah, we did go to Steak and Shake last evening. We did take off. She got to go to some of the shops that she wanted to go to. I stayed in the car. I actually stayed in the car, but I was fine with it. I was just listening to music and sitting and waiting. And I just drove 90 minutes down and 90 minutes back. All right, Sean. Peace out. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks. Is the NBA done yet? They should be. As far as I'm concerned, they are. I like their boycott. Yeah. We're not going to play. We're not going to play. Is that a threat or is that a promise? If that's a promise, trust me, we will keep sending the paperwork out to the NBA employees and tell them, say, please let them sit down for longer. NBA they're biting themselves in the ass so many ways, man. They really are. They're not professional in any sense of the word professional athlete. They really aren't. They're John Rahm is 9 over. He's playing like shit. He's playing like crap. Boycotted basketball matters. I tell you what, how would anybody feel if Zach Johnson starts two over today? He's 7 shots back. How would the public gut feel if Zach Johnson, who can't hit the ball any further than I can hit it, goes out there and wins this U.S. Open? I would love it. I would love to see it. I know there's a few people that is out very, very far outside chance to win. But I'm just saying, if he were to pull this one out and win it, how would the public feel? How would you guys, the public, feel about this? Zach Johnson to me is just a very, very cool kid. Does a lot for his community in Iowa. He sent a lot of money out there after they had those Where is he ranked? I'm not even sure he's in the top 75 right now. I don't think he is. He's on down. He's getting a little older. Doesn't play as much as he used to. But hey, he's still got the short game. That's what keeps him on the leaderboard. He's from Iowa. He's an Iowa kid. And once they had all those, it wasn't tornadoes, but whatever those winds were that came through and messed the crops up, he was one of the first ones to step up. And he wasn't out there, will you please give money? He was actually out there, and he gave money himself, and he made up a fund to try to help these farmers. That's what you need. Go out there. Don't just, well, I'm going to wear me a shirt that says Farmers Matter. Come on. What the hell does that do? Yeah, Jason Day's not played well at all. Yeah. Was Faraday a pro golfer? Yeah, he was. He was a pro golfer in the late 80s, 90s. Had a bad alcohol problem. He was a drunk. And he actually was on the course a couple of times drunk and didn't get caught. This was before cameras, before thousands of cameras was on the course. And he had a big time problem, worse than Daly. He was worse than Daly. He almost killed himself. And there was a man named Tom Watson that pulled him. Let's see, where were they at? May have been the Shell Houston Open. And Tom Watson actually pushed him up against one of the lockers and said, look, you're a disgrace. You are a disgrace. Not just to you, not just to your family. You are a disgrace to PGA Tour. Clean your act up. And John is not playing now. John's having problems, man. John has cancer. John has cancer in his somewhere in his stomach or something. He's going through a lot. John Daly is. He's going through a lot right now. But Faraday, they say Tom Watson pushed him up against the locker, told him to clean your act up. You're a disgrace. You're really showing the tournament the tour as being bad and all this, and clean your act up. And Tom had decided to walk away, but not walk all. He decided to walk on the other side of some lockers. Webb Simpson, you mean? Webb Simpson? And he sat down on the bench and started crying. And just started weeping. And I'm talking about Faraday. Tom Watson came back around there and said, look, do you want to clean the hell up? Do you want to get better? Tom Watson took him to his farm with him. He lived on his farm with him for friggin', he kind of did him, kind of like what DDP did to Jake the Snake Roberts. And gave him no choice and said, look, okay, you're going to clean up. I'm going to go play golf this weekend. You're going to take care of things in my house for me. And he was pretty much staying with him for a while. And he went through like a whole summer like that. I don't even know what year it was, 92, 93, 94, something like that. Tom told him, if you go off the farm, don't come back. Because that lets me know, oh my God, they are like this. Watch the Faraday episode with Tom Watson. And Faraday breaks down and starts crying. Not Tom, Faraday breaks down. He's right there on his farm, sitting on a picnic table, and he said, this is where I knew I was a drunk. I knew I was that was it. And says now he just knows he cannot drink. He just knows he can't, because if he drinks one, he'll drink 50. And Tom Watson told him. And when it and at the end something, it was like August or something. He'd been in his house for like 4 months, and he gave him a hug and said, "Okay, you're ready to go home now." And he didn't want to leave, and he said, "You're ready, you're ready." And he said, "All I am is a phone call away." And this is before, you didn't hear all this stuff going on about the AA. I mean, I'm sure AA was something out there, but it was more of, I'm your friend. Call me if you need me. And he said he called him a bunch of times, 2 or 3 in the morning, and said, "Look, I just got to get something to drink." And he talks like since then he's been clean sober. And he says he's still a nut and still does some crazy shit, but hey, he's not a drunk. Tom Watson took time for him, and yeah, definitely. If you're a fan of Faraday, watch that episode. Tom Watson, and I'm telling you, man. I mean, it's hard not to cry sitting and watching it because he just starts bawling, and you have no reason to know why. And then after that, he just says, "Yeah, this is where I realized I was a drunk. I was no good to nobody." And asked Darla what size is her computer screen. The one over there is, I don't know. We can find out. We can find out.
I think it's a 24-inch monitor. What do I do? Go this
corner
way?
Corner to corner.
Oh, 21-inch, right?
21. That's a 21-inch monitor.
21, 22, something like that.
All right. And that's what, Acer?
Acer.
That's an Acer monitor. ACER. Acer. But yeah, couldn't be any closer friends. They are. Yeah. That's just one issue. She has the other one, right? Let's see. No? I thought she had a laptop over there, too.
I have my laptop.
Yeah, she's got a laptop there, too. You have an Acer? Yeah. But, yeah, they went through a lot. I think Tom Watson.
Sorry, I'm trying to do all my stuff because now I'm pregnant for Mather.
He says Acer is the best.
Yeah.
Now is that a work one?
Yes.
That's a work computer she's got there. So she brought it down here from Philly. But that tells you what kind of friend that he is. Now, since then, if you've seen any of Tom Watson's, mine was on sale at Best Buy, Keith said, when he got it. He has an Acer.
Yeah, they're good. It's a good monitor.
Yeah, it is a real good monitor. You can, and you can really see it good now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm out of the way. My big ass
Jason Day just made a 65-footer. Yeah, but he's not going to shoot 65 today, sadly. But as well as Tom Watson gets along with Faraday, it's all about how, because look at Watson and Mickelson. They're not sending Christmas cards to each other. That's for damn sure. I mean, it's just not happening. It's all according to how people. I don't know how I especially when you get professional athletes out there, you can be as nice as you want to be, but if you, what's up, Alan? Yeah, Mickelson don't like a lot of people. You're right. Although Mickelson has his, Alan says, "Hi, Ms. Rob." Yeah. Mickelson has his own select crowd, his own little clique. But definitely Tom Watson's not one of them. Alan Shaw, who will win the U.S. Open? He says, "Go Packers." Packers will win today. They'll win. They'll beat the Lions. Mickelson seems to have a personality where people really like him or really dislike. Exactly right. He says Bryson. Okay, Bryson DeChambeau. Couple of people take Bryson. Alan Shaw. What's a winning score? What's going to be the winning score, Alan? Alan, he's a loser. Little program note this week. We're going to get back. We're going to get back on the playing of sports again this week. We're definitely going to get right back into it. I think I'm going to jump right back. Alan is a smart man. He will whip Sean's ass in the ring too. 4 under. Remember, I haven't been watching. I understand. They've been kind of flip flopping, but hey, you're even saying that the winning score is not going to be right now. What date is racing? A NASCAR race was last night. And the 4-car won that. Kevin Harvick. What date is going to be? When is our racing going to get going? I have got to get in touch with PJet, and I got to get in touch with a couple other guys. We got to get a couple of cards made, and then we can get it going. YRL. Yes, we got to get it going again. Yeah, we do. Yeah, and she said she's ready to roll dice if so. Yeah, we'll do that. We will definitely. She can be our dice roller. We can do that and put our big sign back up. Darla the roller. Yeah. So I have not seen PJet much. I have not seen PJet, but making radiator covers today. Okay. We've yet to cut our heat on. We have Darla Rala. We've yet to cut our heat on. We're going to have to soon, but we haven't yet. No. And Keith can go a while before he has to worry about it. But yeah, YRL season 4 coming up. We made a few changes in the drivers. Had to this morning. It was 39 degrees. Dale said it was chilly here, but it wasn't quite that cool. So we're in pretty good shape here. Plus, who has gone? We got a couple of them that wasn't part of the part of the channel anymore. I forgot their names. Colorado Kid was one. Colorado Kid. We didn't see Colorado Kid. It was one other one. Colts are favored by 3.5. Surprising. Yeah, I'm surprised by that too. Yeah, but we got a couple of new people. Oli Nimala, he wants in, and then I think what we're going to have to end up doing, we're getting such a big outcry. Other people would love to be in it and all. We may have to split up in divisions. I don't know. We may have to do that. I was hoping we wouldn't. If somebody on another channel, if we combine channels, maybe we'll have channel A and channel B. And what are car totals right now? I've got 43. I've got a full 43. And that's a full field. I'm not going any further than that. 43 that's a lot. And when you play, especially when you do 15 turns and 5 or 6 of those turns are the back group, that's a lot. That's a lot. And a lot of times the race can last an hour, hour and a half. And we're looking for, I'd like to have 40, 45-minute races. I'm going quiet. Uh-oh. My feed is messed up, Darla. Be like EPL where you have to relegate teams. Yeah, I don't want to relegate teams. Let's see. My volume off, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes or no? I'm not trying to make fun of people that do sign language. Sean, Dale says I can hear you. I apologize. That was in bad taste. It really was in bad taste. I should not have done that. Okay. Yeah, you see, Alan's the only one can't hear me now. 43. 43 is the car totals we got right now. Okay. Yeah, we got 43 cars. He got the volume down on me. then he wants me to get in trouble because I was not politically correct. I apologize. I do truly apologize to anybody that does use sign language. I wasn't trying to make a joke of it, but I was just trying to get a point across to Alan. He had to restart me, and that's why I did it. So it was a joke, but just strictly between he and I. Nothing toward anybody that uses that. Guy at work said he couldn't understand the sign language guy because he had his mask on. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Well, yeah, the next thing you ask him is, did he have his mask over his damn eyes? How about that? That's what you ought to ask him. Oh, was the reason because you had the mask over your eyes, you idiot? You idiot. You just made the list. All right, guys, we're going to head out. We got everybody's picks this week. Anybody, including you, Alan, the only sign language I know is the middle finger. Or like his, money, 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 money. Yeah. Anybody would like to leave all their NFL picks? What do you have the Packers to win by? Let's see. I'll give you 5 picks, okay? Packers. I've got the Packers winning 45-24. Let's see what everybody else said. Lions and Packers. Dale picked them 44-3. Who scores first this week? The Packers 33-19. Keith, that was Huss. Keith says 37-27. Sean was in here earlier. He's a new member of the channel. 42-24 Pack. Who's going to be the first person? Eagles going to be the first team to score this week. Eagles are going to be the first team to score. They're going to run a kickback 40 or 50 yards, and then they're going 2 or 3 plays, and then they're going to score. Eagles will be the first team on the board this week of all teams. But, yeah, we'll see if what was her name? Amy was her name. See if she makes it through her survivor picks. They're pretty cool, those survivor pools. You're just gonna say the Rams. Oh, Keith, we got to watch that game in. I'm not sure what game of the week is on this week. Is it Falcons and Cowboys? I hope not. You know what? I think the Packers Bucks is coming on my house. So I don't even think I get the Eagles today. I do know I'll get the Washington football team at 4:30, 4 o'clock, 4:15 to play the Cardinals, rather. Yeah. We have NFL Game Pass, so we'll be watching the Pack. Oh, okay. Not paying for the game. I'm not paying for Game Pack. I will hold off my money and pay for MLB, the MLB package next spring. We'll do that. We'll hold off for that. We regret not seeing all the Phillies games this year, but it just doesn't feel like a season with 60 games getting pushed in that, like it is. Washington pass. Huh? We've seen at least 10 or 12. Washington pass, run, and kicking team, please. It's offensive to call them just a football team. Okay, Alan. The Washington pass, run, and kicking team. Okay. That's what the DH does for you. Well, in fairness, I'm going to be fair about it, Alan. If it was even with the DH, that doesn't bother me as much as them cramming, that many games together and not getting a day off once in a while. And now in the playoffs, they're not going to get a day off at all until the World Series. Lions and Packers are coming on where Dale lives. I hope I don't have to put up with the Packers. If I do, I'll just watch golf. The Washington Snyders, until he sells his team, it could be that. I just hope they keep a football team. The hell with the Red Hawks and Red Noses and Rudolph the Red Nose. No, hell no. Washington football team. Keep it that way. I'm fine with it. The numbers on the side of the uniforms, uniforms the same damn thing, except they got a number on the side of their helmet. That's good. If they got enough sense to find what number goes on the helmet, they're okay. If they're too stupid to find their own helmet, they don't belong on the field. It's an IQ test. The Washington IQ test. How about that? They got more sense than most of them on Capitol Hill, so maybe that's what they need to start doing at Capitol Hill. You got number 1 seat, you got number 50 seat, you got number 75 seat, whatever. That kind of deal. Don't like that they had whatever in the end zone. Oh, established. Yeah, that's what me and Darla said. Established in 2020. That's right. Established in 2020. Redskins were established way back then. This team was established in 2020. That's right. That's exactly right. We were talking about that too, Alan. I agree wholeheartedly. The Washington football team was established now. The Redskins and all their past history, which they'll get rid of that shit. History is something we don't have to know nothing about history anymore. That's bullshit. When I went to school, you had to know who the first president was, the 8th president, the 15th. We had to know them all. No longer. No, that's history. We don't give a damn about that. Although, generally, I always heard as a kid growing up, we learn from our past mistakes. And our past mistakes happened as history. So you folks, you are smarter than me if you can figure out what the hell's going on in this world. But I'm just hey, Dale, look at their hats, look at their shirts, look at their sleeves. Most all of them have sponsors. Yeah. Did you see the Notre Dame game yesterday? Not a lot of social distancing in the crowd. No, I didn't. Come on, Keith. Really? No Washington quarterback threw a prettier pass than Billy Kilmer. We got Sammy Ball. Hell, we even not. That's right, Dale. Not. Keith is being mean now. Billy Kilmer was the only guy who could throw a football look like he got kicked. I'm serious. He was awful. He was awful. He was built like a water bug. It looked like a fire plug. We call him a fire. Billy Kilmer. Billy Kilmer. Go after this video. Go straight to YouTube and put Billy Kilmer passes. I'm telling you, he was awful, man. Even Theismann threw better than him. Theismann was not a passing quarterback, but he could throw a lot better than Billy Kilmer. Billy Kilmer may have been the worst. Oh, my goodness. It was a spiral with a wobble to it. It was a drunk spiral. Yeah, something like that. And while we're at that, who's the only quarterback that could see 3 directions at one time? The only quarterback that could see 3 directions. He could see behind him and in front of him. If you get that, you get the prize of the day. Anybody? Come on, somebody's got to get that right. Somebody's got to get it. This was him going to the coming up. They're interviewing the open winner right now. He may end up being the winner. Who was the one quarterback that could see 3 directions at one time? And this is him coming to the line. Somebody's got to get this. Somebody's got to get it. Not Jim Kelly. No. Back in the day, think about it. Oh, you guys got to know. You got to know. Where's Sean when you need him? Where is Sean? That should be a good hint, guys. Where is Sean when you need him? You're old enough to know this guy. I mean, Not Jacob Bradford. No. This is back in the day. This was before Sean was born. Way before Sean was born. But Sean should know. That's as much hint as I can give you guys, man. Come on. He used to come to the. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can find a picture of the guy. Oh my God. Yes. Come on now, get him. You gotta get him now. I'm telling you, he was as cross-eyed. Really, man. This dude was. He was as cross-eyed. Oh no! I can't believe nobody's got this yet. When he would play, I'm serious. Oh yeah. Yes. There you go. Oh man, that guy took more of an ass whipping than anybody. Danny White, he took a beating, man. Not Liner, no. Danny White. He would come to. I'm telling you, dude. He had one eye going straight and one going that way. It may not be nice. That is not Keith's brother. That's not Keith. So mean, Alan. Alan put on that Keith's brother. Yeah. Huh? I'm fixing to. Get ready to. That was mean, though. That was mean, Alan. That was. Hey, I didn't do this. His brother, you did. He could follow two receivers at the same. Yeah, that's right. He could follow. He could watch two receivers at the same time without. I don't diss my manager. Yeah, I'm serious though, man. He was not a very good quarterback, but he got beat around. He was a punter too. Where are you going to lunch at, Rob? I am going to sit here at lunch today. I think we're going to probably hand off the ball at hand the ball off behind him at the same time. I don't know if he can do that or not, but he can sure look for all kind of directions at the same time. But kicked it the wrong way. No, he was a pretty good punter. All right, guys. We got everybody's winners down for the day. I still say Harris English at 2 under. Hey, ref, they have 33 men on the field. Oh, no. Seeing double. You're seeing triple. Oh, my gosh. We fallen off the tracks. Go Wolves, says Dale. All right, man. We'll be back this afternoon. We'll check our scores out. We'll check out who wins the tournament. And then we'll kind of update as to what we're going to do next week coming up. Okay? Have a good one. God bless, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.